YouTube was good, is your boy. Paulus Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell. Every time I post up new content. Well, people, it's Friday. I ain't got no job. And I ain't got shit to do. But that's because I'm retired, motherfuckers. Thought I'd put that in there. So, here's the deal, people. Taste the beverage. It is now 11:22 a.m. on this Friday. I want to say it's November 21st. Okay, but whatever actual number day it is, right? God damn it, it's Friday, right? So, with all of this shit that's going on with Vivica A. Fox, 50 Cent, right? And therefore, but you know what? And this is for like all of my younger school, all of my younger cats, my younger brothers that really, y'all motherfuckers acting like really think that y'all got this shit on lock. But in all honesty, right? In the words of the late great Jackie Gleason, aka Buford T. Justice, you young son of bitches can't even close an umbrella. Just putting it out there, right? Because here's the deal, people. When you get to be the crazy uncle's age, now, mind you, right? The way that I'm talking now, I did this shit 10 years ago. I did this shit 20 years ago. Hell, I was even talking like this 30 years ago. Because the crazy uncle. See, this is y'all. Y'all got the goddamn tunnel vision. So this is all what the fuck you see. Even if you did some shit like this, that's all what the fuck you see. But see, I look at everything like this, which means that my peripheral vision is fully functional, right? So let's actually really just stop and think about this. You know what? Since everybody want to have their own analysis, their own diagnosis, whatever the fuck y'all feel like that y'all need to call it. Just know that these two are playing y'all for a motherfucking fool, and 9 times out of 10, 50 Cent is still blowing Vivica A. Fox's back out. Because let's just go and let's actually really look at this, because a lot of you motherfuckers, because I already know what the fuck y'all gonna say. Oh, here we go. He reaching. Okay, so what the fuck are y'all doing? Because I'm just like this. If you gonna reach, you're gonna have to do more than just this. You're gonna have to do some shit like this. Right? And so if the crazy, put it like this, if the crazy uncle, if that's what the crazy uncle do, or that's what the fuck the crazy uncle need to do, right? Then guess what? I'm gonna do it because unlike y'all some lazy bastards. They're gonna put it out there. Because let's actually really just stop and look at this shit for a minute. She get on that one show. What she said? Don't date 50 Cent. Don't date no rappers. So for the most part, you gotta ask yourself, okay, why the fuck say that in the first place? Because 9 times, because like What y'all always say? Listen, tell me that you're marking your territory without really saying that you're marking your territory. All right? And then what the fuck did 50 come back and say? Either way, I still got that ass in the matrix. Either way, I still got that ass in the matrix. Got much love for you or whatever. Still got love for you, right? Now, a lot of y'all gonna come out here and say, well, that ain't what the fucking mean. Okay, then why say shit like that in the fucking first place? If indeed it was some other shit that's actually behind that. And then for all of you raggedy motherfuckers talking about the wall this, the wall that, the wall the other, ain't no such thing as a motherfucking wall. To be perfectly honest, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck y'all looking at, but it's women in their 40s getting married and are happily married. They are people, they are women in their 50s that are getting married and they are happily married because guess what? The crazy uncle's wife is like about a year and some change older than me. I'm 52, so y'all motherfuckers do the math, right? So she was born in 71, I was born in 73. But y'all already know when the fuck I was born. I was born April 1st, 1973. So do like, just take minus a year, some change, and then you got my baby's birthday. So in either case, I won't hear shit about no fucking wall. Kill that shit. Like really. What y'all motherfucking problem is, see, y'all like them young and tight motherfuckers, which for the most part, hey, guess what? I ain't got no problem with that. But considering how old I am, not to say that 52 is old, but at the same time, I'm not trying to date nobody that is the same age as my children, right? Or even 10 years older than my children. What that look like? So again, people, and then let's actually really stop and look at other shit that's in play. Vivica went out and got a BBL. Who the fuck you think told her to do that? And then it's just for the simple fact, I'm gonna tell you something about older women. They go out, they go get the young motherfucker. Get their back blown and they lose their fucking mind. But let's look at the opposite end of that spectrum. 50 being as young as he was, right? Because that's like a damn near, that's a 10-year and some change difference, right? A well-seasoned woman, right? 50 on the other hand, dog, you just got where you stop pissing on yourself real good at that time, right? Trust me, I know how this shit go. Motherfucker put that thing on you, or put it like this. Motherfuckers do that, what the fuck you think is gonna happen? It's almost what they say, what happens when the irresistible force meets an unmovable object, right? But the thing about it though is this. Ain't shit finna happen. However, right, there are exceptions to the rule. because nobody said that neither one of these two individuals, nobody said that one was the other two things that I actually really mentioned. So guess what? 50 Cent, he got fucked beyond belief. Vivica Fox, she got fucked beyond belief. And them two motherfuckers, they just didn't know how to handle it at the time. Vivica should have known better because she was older. But then again, but here's the deal, right? She was, the like I say, she damn near 12 years, she damn near 11 years older than this man, right? But she fucked in damn way. They both got hooked. And then just, it's just for the simple fact, right? A motherfucker, when they want to, when they really want to, they know how to be quiet about shit. But every once in a while, right? Some shit'll leak out, just like with the BBL, right? So you gotta ask yourself, why the fuck would you wanna, who gets a BBL at 60? Unless somebody told you to go get it, right? Because here's the deal. You can learn a hell of a lot about a person in 30 days, right? So they had 4 months to actually get a chance to know each other, right? And just know within those 4 months, 9 times out of 10, they were too busy fucking because they enjoyed what the fuck happened whenever the first time they did it. But see, I'm gonna tell y'all something about sex. For the most part, right? Especially when it's your very first time, right? So you nut for that very first time. And then you be like, damn, is it always gonna feel like this? 9 times out of 10, you never actually really get to experience that first time ever again. You can come close. You can come close. But just know that shit ain't gonna happen again. Why the fuck you think people fuck as much as they do? Right? But just know, these motherfuckers, they playing y'all as if they playing Monopoly or if they on their motherfucking PS5. All right? Now, just for the simple fact, they gonna come out and deny the shit or whatever. But it's just for the simple fact, right? When you respond in such of a way, right? Then guess what? When you call yourself trying to close something off, and then who's to say if 50 was actually really trying to close anything off? Because mind you, this motherfucker, because shit, I'm 2 years older. I'm 2 years and some change older than 50 Cent, right? So it's just for the simple fact that, hell, 50 Cent got a chance to do something that I never ever had a chance to do, right? I never had a chance to actually really fuck an older woman like that. Something what I always wanted to do, right? Now I already know like I'm gonna be like there's too much goddamn information. I don't give a fuck, right? This is my goddamn channel. I say what the fuck I want to say on my goddamn channel, right? What? I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you how shit go, right? Now whether or not 50 knew what the fuck that he was getting into, that's the topic for another day, right? But in either case, this shit happened. This shit went down, right? At that time, Vivica was already at the so-called wall that you motherfuckers steady talk about. I mean, for the most part, I mean, did y'all ever think that a lot of people ain't supposed to be married? Because if they were, because put it like this, if everybody was supposed to be married, don't you think these motherfuckers would be married by now? Right? But then again, you gotta be like, okay, hey, look, motherfucker, wait your damn turn. Right? And then with the rest of y'all that actively talk about this shit, what y'all do? Y'all talk shit about these motherfuckers, and 9 times out of 10, the people just doing all the goddamn talking, where your woman at? Where your woman at? Or where your wife at? Don't worry, don't even answer that. Don't answer that question because I already know what the fuck a lot of y'all gonna say. Oh, that ain't none of your damn business. Well, quit talking about other motherfuckers' business when 9 times out of 10, you really don't really know what the fuck is going on. Right? Until they actually really come out and tell you some shit. Now, basically, you can take y'all can watch this and y'all can be like, okay, well, y'all can be like, okay, well, this is sheer speculation on what the fuck the crazy uncle is talking about. And for the most part, you probably right about it. But for as long as social media has been around, now I'm gonna talk like you motherfuckers. Because a lot of y'all actually really think that once y'all had access to the internet, right? Once y'all had access to the internet, y'all thought, okay, damn, yo, all right, social media just started. But guess what? Social media was back in my day in 1973. And even earlier, whenever the three networks came into play, God damn it, that was social media. The newspaper, the radio, that was social media, right? But I get it, a lot of y'all dumb as shit. Don't know a goddamn thing. And at the rate you're going, you would never know shit. But just for the purposes of this particular show, I'm gonna actually really break that shit down and be like, okay, since social media, so let's just say 1990, when I think that the internet actually really started coming into play. Don't y'all know they already had this shit in play back in the 80s, if not the late 70s? The internet was way back then. It's just for the simple fact that the powers that be, they had to fuck with it just enough to be like, okay, just in case we need to track a motherfucker, we can do that. And then in 1990, guess what the fuck happened? Your so-called social media came into play. But here's the deal, people, right? Just like when I told y'all, okay, look, these two, they got y'all fooled. They got y'all fooled. And y'all don't know no damn better. But here's the deal. See, this is what the fuck happens. Whether who the fuck brings it up or not, right? Put it like this. When you get some good dick, guess what? That's some shit that you ain't gonna never forget about. Or when you get some good pussy, or that good is what I like to call it, guess what? You ain't gonna forget that shit. Okay? It's like when Bill Bellamy said it. He's like, you don't never forget the best shit that you had. right? You could be driving and you just say, oh shit, right? I'm gonna give her a booty call tonight. So let's not get this shit twisted, people. Right? These motherfuckers have been a couple. Don't just because they like broke up or look, just know 50 still knocking that motherfucking box out the motherfucking park. He the one that told her to go get that goddamn motherfucking PPL. Right? Now you can actually really go ahead and say, okay, well, what's the purpose of me having a BBL? Right? It wasn't a problem previously, right? But then again, like as time progressed, you really don't take care of yourself like how you once did, right? You tend to let your body go, right? But then again, you almost got to ask yourself, okay, well, why do that unless somebody is beating up your guts? Motherfucker clapping cheeks, okay? They in your guts real goddamn good, okay? 50 got in her guts real goddamn good. She ain't been able to let that shit go. And quiet as it's kept, 50 ain't been able to let that shit go neither. Talking about either way that ass still in the matrix. Okay, motherfucker. Okay, motherfucker. We know what the fuck you saying. We know what the fuck you mean. Right? Don't let none of these old school cats school your motherfucking ass on how this shit go. I know how it goes. Right? Why the fuck you think I'm with my motherfucking sweet, sweet now? Right? Because, well, you know what? It ain't none of y'all's motherfucking business what me and my motherfucking sweet, sweet do. But just know this. When it happens, this shit is rather spectacular. Okay? My kitchen, right? A lot of you motherfuckers that sit up here and talk about the bedroom is where the magic begins. No, it's this shit right here. The goddamn kitchen. Because guess what? What old boy said on Goody Mob? Hey, look, my stomach come before sex, right? And so I gotta eat something before I do my ground and pound, right? So this right here, so anybody that tell y'all that the magic begins in the bedroom, they full of shit. It starts right here. Matter of fact, it actually starts at the goddamn grocery store. Or the motherfucking job that you have, because guess what? You don't work, you don't eat, so motherfuck the goddamn kitchen. Motherfuck the goddamn bedroom. Right? It's the kitchen. Ignorant motherfuckers. Like seriously. And stop calling each other hoes. Because it's quite obvious y'all really don't know what a true hoe is. I'm gonna say that again. Because a lot of y'all don't know what a true hoe is. Because if you did, guess what? A lot of the terminology that y'all use, you some bitches wouldn't be using right today. Because see, I know what a hoe is. I know what the purpose of a hoe is. Right? Just know I'm a farmer, goddammit. And just know sometimes the soil ain't always compatible of what the fuck you try to put in the ground. I'm not gonna sit up here, put it like this. Why do I say that? Because here's the deal. What did Donald Mike say? Because I'm the player, the pussy surveyor. Right? What he said? At the age of 1, I entered a fucking contest. Fucked 99 bitches till they ran out of breath. And after the contest, my dick was still hard, so I beat my beat in my daddy's backyard. Right? Y'all don't want this smoke. I'm telling you right now. These two, they got y'all motherfucking food. Right? Even if they didn't say shit. Guess what? What happens behind closed doors happens behind closed doors. It ain't none of your motherfucking business who fucking who, right? Because you can best believe ain't nobody giving a fuck who you fucking, right? And I already know like uncle say, well, crazy uncle, don't nobody get, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Trust me, you do. But look, that's my spiel. That's not what the fuck I'm gonna say in this situation, right? And I already know somebody gonna say, now watch out, watch out. Here come, I already know, here come the ignorant motherfuckers, right? But I already know this video ain't gonna get past my 96 subscribers. Hey, thank you for the 96 that I got. Hey, look, I need 4 more of y'all to get to 100, right? Once we get to 100, then we can actually really take that shit. Then we can talk about getting to 200 and all that kind of shit, right? Because here's the deal, right? Here's the question for y'all: how many of y'all still fuck with y'all ex right to this day? Don't worry, I already know the motherfucking answer to that. But if you fuck with your ex right to this day, then you understand why I did this like how I did this, right? So, with that being said, guess what the fuck y'all get to do? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your birthday, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door, cross street, right the corner, Paul's Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.